Hello there, this is Cookies. I've got turn 7 now. The turn just rolled, so it's fresh off the press. From Lanka, we got End Me. Kidzin upset about fucking up expansion some more. Little does he know that he's not the worst one out there. Almost lost that other guy too. Elemental spam just is not the same in Dom 6. Alright. So loses 6. I think this party needs to head home and get some reinforcements. With their big block. Ooh, garnets. Garnets could be pretty interesting on They have a lot of sacred mages. So now I don't think they have the easiest to do communions. Let me see. Yeah, not easy. Not like Uruk. They don't have that kind of astral access. But even gear for little army thugs, stuff like that, could still be pretty handy. Yeah, maybe the true value in the garnets here is just keeping them away from someone else. Okay. I'm sure there's some stuff they can do. Just not as much as some other nations. Alright. Heavy Cav. This one's in danger. Uses the mirror images. Alright, they carry the fight just fast enough. Beautiful. Perfect expansion. That party is just going to keep on going, I think. Fomoria. Alright, this one's important, I think. They really need to win this one. Got 4 commanders. Or 3 commanders and a priest. This should be easy. And should give them some more... Even a few recruitment points and resources should be a pretty big improvement. Or even just gold, depending on where that province is. Marverni. We've got the Trinity. Also Jade Amazons. These fear effects are tremendous. 76. That Stygian skin really coming in handy. Along with the mist form. Fear doing a lot here as well. Casually takes it. Next up, another Helheim party. Ooh, lizards. Alright, trying to snipe the commander. Well executed. Lost some of the Husk Girls, Long Dead, and Surf Warriors, but I think that's fine to take a province like this. He'll love having shamans. Alright, Lanka. Got the Ganas. We're going to try with the elephants. He's brought out a Holy 2 to make sure things get blessed. Has he had issues with that? I don't think so. He's been running smaller groups, but this is a bigger group. Everyone got blessed. working like a charm on the elephants. There we go. I don't think he lost any Ganas to banishment, but let's go ahead and see. Did lose one. In Ashlands. Militia, huh? And an Enkidu Elder. I don't know about this one. I think the commanders are going to pull it out. Alright. That was as budget gets. 10 militia. In the halls, we've got Xibalba. A lot of Sinos here. The mixed grouping again. A lot of casualties here. Alright. So loses 11 Bakemono, 18 of the Scorpions. But Sinos are tough, and gaining Sinos is going to be a pretty big boon for Xibalba, I think. They get a lot of interesting random combinations. As an indie mage. We got some more chariots. Alright, so let me... Alright, you have a limp in Battle Fright. You're crippled. You're crippled. Alright, so if Illwinter ever watches this, please, when you go and hit the W hotkey to pull out wounded, or the C hotkey for crippled, please let it see the mounts as well, so that you can select them and filter them out. This is a lot of heavy cap, though. What a messy fight. I kind of want to watch that one again. So they use up a bunch of the lance charges on one of the crippled chariots. The Prophet's going ham. These little footmen not routing was also huge. Alright. In Flimistan. Oh, my phone's going off. Oh, let me mute that. Sorry about that. Alright. Bunch of javelins. Definitely a win. The only question is how many does he lose? If I remember right, it's Stonetroll playing Hinnom. Alright. Where is that? Only lost 3. I would have expected more, especially on that corner. In Faircliff. Oh, we're getting budget now. Alright. This might fail. Ooh, that was close. Are you fucking kidding me? What is up with these cowardly commanders? Why did he run? Did he even take damage? Repelled? He didn't even take damage and he routed. Was that from the... These guys aren't even off the field yet, but maybe they already count? Just too much HP loss? Huh. Oh man, that's unlucky, Kirby. I'm not gonna lie. That is very unlucky. Alright, at least it'll just be a commander. Is he gonna cause like an affliction? Okay. In Norville, got the tiger coming out. Okay. Where is that? I think that was here. Okay, so Dark Woods up next. Okay, I think this one will go a lot better. And partially because this guy's hopefully fatigued out. He's not. He just needs to not run in, though. There we go. Solid. Then, let's see, that was here. In Ard. This should be pretty easy for Marverni. He's got these Boar Warriors, again, Fate Weaving, Invulnerability, Chakras. I think the Invulnerability does a lot here. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. In Silverwall. Wait. Oh. Alright. Okay. Need to start getting you some indie commanders, Kidzin. Rather than having a mage do that. Ocker Jab. It should be... Oh, they got separated. I think that was the only reason he took casualties here. That's a little unlucky. I don't know if he had him on attack rear or attack closest, though. Where was that? It was here. Argerjab lost 3. Yeah, that sucks. In Black Forest. Does take the province, though. This is so many guys. We got a bunch of wolves. You know, those wolves might have been really good patrol chaff for the Garnets. But is what it is. I guess they serve some purpose there. I don't know if you needed to bring them. Let's see, I think we just did that one. Yeah, 22 wolves. And Droigar. Xibalba. Expanding the overland holdings. He's cut off all of the cave now. Now is the moment in time for greed. So trying to expand outside the cave entrances. Takes a little bit of attrition, but nothing too crazy. In Pergamy, we got Helheim expanding again. This should go well, assuming everyone gets blessed, which I don't think everyone did. Okay. Yeah, a few of them didn't. I think these ones did and these ones did. Oh, that one didn't. Alright. Hopefully the priest catches up. Animate skeleton. One of them gets dismounted. Solely because they didn't get blessed, I think. Alright. In Old Forest. Alright, what's Ballin doing now? Oh, just a bunch of undead. He should win this, I think. Small melee line with some archers. Probably would have been nice to have the archers closer. Just having the prophet here should do a lot. Losing the whole melee line is kind of sad. There we go. Yeah, he wins. He'll want to recruit a new melee line, though. Yeah, 2 of 3, 3 of 4, 5 of 5. Yeah, so the melee line died. In Obsidian Waste, this is so many spearmen. There's like no barbs there. I guess he didn't ping this to know how many there would be. But I guess what's nice is this party should be able to keep going. Did the cat not attack this turn? Alright, we'll have to take a look at that. And Watchy. Alright, another barbarian show. Oh, the long dead coming in right at the last second. I like this. Well done. It's great scripting. Lost the long dead, but did end up taking out 80 barbs. Or wait. Yeah, 80 barbs. Okay. Then in Blightlands. Small Mekone party. There we go. Perfect. In Banded Hills. Sauromatia. Ooh, this could be tough. It's a lot of heavy cav. Wait, Frost Aura. Did I not notice that earlier? The Chill Aura? Is that part of the Bless? Wait. Oh, no, he casts Breath of Winter. Okay. Interesting. Now, these are cold-blooded. So I'm a little bit curious what the fatigue on some of these is. 42. I'm not sure that you want to be doing that. It's a lot of fatigue. I think the fatigue is doing more to your mounts than to the heavy infantry. All right. And one more attack down here. What's this? Trolls. Oh, and this is, I think, a visual bug. I think it's something to do with Lucid's thematic gem gen. I'll have to see if I can get that fixed. But he doesn't actually have any gems. Yeah. I mean, this is pretty great for a PD commander. It makes you really just want to put one PD in a lot of places. But it's not going to help versus a bunch of trolls. Alright, so let's take a look here. That sucks, because it cuts off the income. It puts trolls in your cap circle and cuts off these crystal Amazons that you wanted. Oh, what, he just walked from here to here? Oh, because he can't take barbs, and all of these are barbs. Okay. So the Grady Cat is pulling back. Oh, there is a cave here. Oh, this is connected. That's interesting. All right, now let's take a look at... Tianqi's got a pretty solid homeland here. Let's see. Fomoria is moving around, looking for anything mildly like easy. Hopefully he tries to take out these Hoburg before Tianqi comes too close. He should try to double expand next turn, I'm hoping. Or he'll try to take this. Asher Mage. That's a trap. Forest Trolls. Oh, Oracle. Donna's, Palankashas. Yeah, he probably just doesn't have enough gold. These aren't particularly wealthy provinces to be able to get indie commanders with. This is a somewhat dangerous border to have with Helheim. They might not know each other are there yet, and so I think there's a high potential for bumps. Right, particularly here in this swamp. And we've got Sauromatia. Comb pushing pretty far, at least visually. I realize it's 3 away, so it's technically contested, but visually speaking, I guess this is 2 away from Sauromatia. Visually, this looks like very aggressive by Mekone. We can see Xibalba expanding here. This is a dead end, though, so they're going to have to backtrack. And there's a river here anyways. Maybe they were hoping to get into this cave. I think there's a high potential for a bump in Summer Edge. Palankasha's this. This is an easy province. And the way is going, it's like he's trying to cut off land. So I think this party will go here, and this one will go here. I think Lanka is going to go here, and I think they're going to bump. I think Lanka could have 2 bumps next turn. I mean, we'll see, though. Maybe this... I think they're giving this too much respect. But I think their next party will go and take this out. Oh, Berytos. If you don't take these 3 provinces, somebody's gonna sneak in here. It's gonna be real awkward. We'll see if he manages, though. He should try to go for this too. It's a reasonably nice province with almost no indie garrison in it. Marverni's very compact. Sauromatia is also pretty compact. Alright, so looking at the map, where are the indies? We've got a lot of land around Fomoria. Where I think Fomoria might start getting squeezed soon by Marverni and TNG. But hopefully they get a viable position out of it. I think there's a lot of NDs still in the Mekone area. There's a streak of NDs down here between Hinnom and Sauromatia and Xibalba. It kind of keeps going down here around Lanka. I don't think Kidzin realizes yet how much room he has to expand down here. Because it's a lot of room. Somebody's going to get a lot of this. Alright. But yeah, this is really cool. Now, I'm not going to have a second turn ready to go. So I'm just going to end it here. We're turn 7 for expansion. Let's go ahead and take a look at some graphs. So TNG is out in front. Berytos is second. That makes sense. They both have awakes. Marverni has awake triumvirate, or trinity. Mekone just has the best scales troops. So this top 4 makes a lot of sense. In terms of income, we've got Berytos and TNG again. Then Mekone for gem income, so Kirby's gotten some site searching going, or this is an event. Events can really play a big role in the first few turns. Then research, Lanka is first. I guess we can take a look at Dominion, the 2 awakes, or no. Yeah, the 3 awakes all have really solid Dominion. I think Lanka's awake too. But just having the Pretender out walking around puts candles in new places. And then army size. We've got and TNG. Okay. Lanka, struggling a little bit. It's taken some unexpected attrition. Cool. But yeah, looking pretty exciting so far. I'm looking forward to it. There is this second cave system too with a lot of provinces. Where is that? Is that here? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so the second cave system is kind of sitting underneath Berytos. It's going to be a lot more free expansion for Berytos, potentially. It would be worth it to him to give up some land, even to Ulm, for peace, if he can. Or to anyone, really, if he can. And he can rely on cave income to be able to hit the research targets he wants as a scales nation. Hinnom's really come down into his business. 2 away from his cap, and 3 away from Hinnom's. This is pretty aggressive. Especially when he still hasn't taken part of his cap circle. So he's just sent like a whole tendril down here. There's a few lakes on the map too. I'm kind of curious who ends up with them. But yeah, just 4 or 5 more turns and we'll be mostly done with expansion, which to me is the most boring part of the game. So I'm looking forward to getting to an exciting part of the game. Like, see what these rough fights get up to. So we'll have to see what happens. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.